Hi Leos, welcome to Golden Truth Tarot. Now let's get started with your July reading. The first week of July, you're going to feel healthy, you're going to feel full of life, full of energy, full of motivation. This is a week where I see you feeling very strong physically, mentally, emotionally. Also a week where you're prioritizing preparing, getting ready for something that is very, very important for you. For some, this can be a competition, participating in something that has to do with the way you look, with your appearance. So you want to be in your best shape. You want to make sure that you're taking really good care of your looks, of your body, of your skin, of your hair. This can also be for some Leos, you participating in a sports competition where you're competing with other people. Maybe you're training for a marathon and you want to be number one, you want to win. This is important for you. This is something that you've been anticipating for a long time. So during this week, you're going to prioritize just preparing for this one very, very important event in your life. For others, this can be something related to your career, related to your work that is so important that you need to make the best impression possible and you need to be really prepared. It can be something that has to do with academics and you maybe having a presentation, getting a degree, something, or a very important exam, something that is vital for you. For some Leos, it can also be you preparing for a court case, knowing your rights, knowing what you're going to say, something crucial. That's why you're going to put everything else aside, let everyone know, your family members, your friends, if you are in a relationship, your partner, everyone, that you have to focus 100% on finishing this one big task, this competition, whatever this is for you specifically, Leo, completing this one important thing, and then you can focus on other aspects of your life. And I would recommend, if you have the ability to schedule a date, if the date is not scheduled yet, to do it within the first or second week of July, because Mercury, the planet of communication, the planet that is also connected with paperwork and anything and legal matters, goes into, it's in your sign in Leo and goes into retrograde from July 18th all the way until August 1st. So during Mercury retrograde, it's not the best time to make any new decisions, or it's not a best time for any presentations. It's not the best time for you to sign any paperwork. If you can complete everything within those first 2 weeks. And I do see the second week you're going to win this competition. You're going to be victorious. This is something that is going to make you feel very, very proud of yourself. This is something that is also going to establish you, your ego, your personality. This is a proof that you are who you say you are. It's almost as now nobody can say anything about how qualified you are, about your potential, anything of that sort, because you've proven your strengths. You've proven that yes, you are number one. You are the best at what you do. You are the leader. So this is something that is going to bring a lot of joy, a lot of pride, a lot of happiness, and it's also going to bring a lot of validation for you, Leos. It's going to make you feel very, very proud of yourself. This is a time to celebrate. This is a time you earned it. You worked really hard. You got to this point. You're going to feel amazing. Now, the third week, it's going to be a week with a lot of emotional energy because we have a new moon in Leo in your sign, and this new moon is happening on the 24th, but you can feel that energy of the new moon 2-3 days prior, 2-3 days after. We also have the beginning, the start of Leo season on July 22nd. And remember, Leos, once we go into Leo season, especially for Leo suns, this is your new year. This is where your new year starts, because the new year starts where you were born. The day you were born, that's when the year started for you, not, of course, January 1st. So that's the shift in energy. So a lot of you during that new moon are going to turn their backs to something that is not beneficial for you anymore, something that doesn't bring you any happiness, any joy anymore. And this is something that you can't tolerate, or for some reason you had to tolerate. Sometimes you're in a particular point in your life where your circumstances might not have been the most favorable, so you had no other option but to endure certain things, or to accept certain things, or deal with certain things. Now that you won, now that you are victorious, now that you proved that you are who you say you are, now you have the option to choose your freedom and to walk away from something that doesn't work for you, something that hasn't worked for you in a while. And it can be different things for different reasons. Because we have that Mercury in Leo that is retrograde, I would suggest, Leos, if this is something that you've been carrying around for a long time, so a lot of sadness, feeling disappointed time and time again, feeling disrespected, or feeling like you're somewhere where you're not appreciated. And of course, this is a general reading, so I'm just reading the energy. It can be work for some Leos, it can be personal life, it can be a relationship for others. If this is something that has happened for a long time, then this is a good time to leave everything behind, even though you might feel nervous or scared, because of course every new beginning comes with some level of fear, some level of doubt, some level of not knowing what the future is going to bring. If on the other end it's something that just happens in the third week for the first time, being that Mercury is in retrograde, and it can cause a lot of misunderstandings, it can cause a lot of confusion. Make sure that you are making that decision not out of an impulse and out of this need or desire to be a bit dramatic, but that's something that you truly want to do. That's something that you're not rushing into anything just because you misunderstood something, or just because something didn't go your way, and you immediately said, no, this is not for me. Whatever this decision is for you, that you decide to turn your back to this particular person or this particular situation, I do see that in the last week of July, you're going to feel very happy. This is a time where a lot of you have planned a trip, vacations, going somewhere, especially somewhere warm, somewhere tropical, spending time in the sun, playing with your children, those of you who have children, spending time with the person you love, getting a lot of compliments. And you're also going to get almost like a glow up during this time, because you're so happy, everything is going great, that is going to manifest and radiate even physically in your appearance. That happiness that you have, that pride that you have inside of you, your skin is looking better, your hair is looking better, everything, your appearance, you're looking the best that you have looked in a long time. So this is a time of happiness. This is a time where you feel very proud of yourself, a time where you feel very content. That sun energy. It's also a time for you to recharge, a time for you to do fun activities, fun things, hobbies, anything that is going to help you enjoy your life and relax. And from the Oracle of Love and Romance, the message for you, Leos, is honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. Very, very true. And we have almost the symbol of Mercury in the back. It's an indication of don't rush into anything. As I said, if some misunderstanding happens during that third week of July, be honest. Let the other person know how you feel, because someone can make a joke and they can think, oh, it's just they're just being funny, or they're just teasing you, maybe a little bit. You can feel uncomfortable. They in their mind, they're not doing anything wrong. You, on the other end, you don't feel happy about it. So try to have a clear communication. If this is the first time, or if this is something very, very small, it's essential in a relationship to be able to let each other know when something doesn't feel right, when something doesn't make you comfortable. Speak with love and speak with truth, instead of creating drama, overreacting, making some drastic decision that you can regret later on, because that's the energy of Mercury in retrograde. We can do something during Mercury in retrograde, and then once that Mercury is not in retrograde anymore, by August 1st, you can decide, oh, why did I do that? I wasn't even thinking right, or that wasn't the right thing to do. I overreacted. I was overly dramatic. But overall, this is a fantastic, fantastic month for all of you. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please leave me a like, a comment. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. And if you are interested in a private reading with me, you can book online on my website on www.goldentruthtarot.com. The link is right here below the video and in the description box. Thank you so much, and I see you next time. Bye bye.